Okay, so our game for today is a classic. I'm sure most of you guys probably have played this in your time, but for those of you who've never owned a Nintendo 64, this will be a new experience for you. Or rather, an old experience for you. Anyway, I have a feeling that you're all probably going to enjoy this video because this is one of my favorite games for the Nintendo 64, and it, basically brings out the little kid who wanted to be a photographer in all of us. Actually, it combines two of my greatest passions, photography and Pokemon. Yes, you heard me right, Pokemon. Now, that means that it can only be one game, which is the N64's legendary Pokemon Snap. Now, for those of you who don't know, the N64 has two channel settings, which is either 3 or 4, depending. And since I have it set up on game, because I used to have an Xbox and I haven't used the TV since then, I need to switch it over to channel 3, which is my game setting. And now that's going to pop up. Let me flip on my 64 here, and we are good to go. Alright, so, let me give you the rundown of this game before I get into it. There's quite a few things you can do. As you can see, I just started a new game. I've completed this game several times. It's actually probably one of my favorites. And each time I manage to get better and better and better. I do have the ROM for this game on my laptop, but it's a little bit more difficult because there were some errors in the ROM, such as pictures will not show up after you've taken them, so you have to kind of go by which number the picture was for you to know, which picture you're showing to Professor Oak. Another thing is, in this game, the center of your screen, your photo center for your camera is shaped like a Pokeball. And the center of the Pokeball will turn red when a Pokemon is in the middle of the frame. That doesn't happen on the ROM version. So, it's one of those things that I'm not exactly a big fan of, but it is interesting. I actually did beat the ROM version just going by, my skill of and memorizing which picture is where. So, let's continue on with the game, shall we? I'm only going to play the first course for you, and then talk a little bit about the game. And I might have a question or two, for you after I get done talking. Okay, the reason I invited you here is this Pokemon report. I'd like for you to take pictures of Pokemon for the Pokemon report. Here on Pokemon Island, wild Pokemon can be found everywhere. This is my new invention, the 01 vehicle, You can take this on your trip. The 01 vehicle constantly moves towards the goal gate. Shall I repeat this information? No, thank you. I'll teach you how to take pictures in the first course. I'm counting on you, Havoc. Okay, the first course is Sunny Beach. Let's go to the course. Okay, now, this is a basic tutorial at the beginning of the game. You press Z to aim. You press A to take a picture. Okay? Press Z to aim, press A to take a picture. Press Z to aim, press A to take a picture. Okay. Later on, you unlock things that will make the game easier for you. Once you've gotten all of the things you need. But for now, I just have to deal with the camera and the movement of the vehicle. And sometimes it's not this easy, but sometimes it's easier. And as you unlock things like the Pester Ball, which will irritate this Snorlax up here, so you can get a picture of him, and the Pokechow apple. That's not going to do me any good, because I'm going to get another picture of a Meowth up here. As you unlock things, you can pull more pictures of Pokemon out. Like those leaves over there, you throw a Pester Ball and hit the Scyther inside of it. And he comes out all irritated and stuff, and you get a really good shot of him. Ah. There's the Lapras that I wanted. But you get all kinds of interesting pictures in this game. And if you time things right and know where to look, you can do really well. Unfortunately, my controller is a little bit old, so I have a hard time with it. It doesn't turn as fast as I'd like it to. Come on, you. Ah, there we go. Oh, much better. That's the first time I've ever been this close. I can't take a picture of that Kangaskhan yet. And that's the first course. So we're going to take these pictures back to Professor Oak and try to figure out what the score is. I'd say this is probably the highest score I've made on this course yet. Okay, Oak marks. I need to go in here, click on this Pidgey. No, that's not what I want to show. I want to show this one, this one, this one. Go forward to this Lapras. I like the size of this one, it's fine. I'm going to get this Meowth. I think his back is turned, so I might have a problem with that. I really want to use Gusting Pidgey, but let's see. I think I can swip. Yeah. That's probably the best picture I've got, but I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Doduo got me 2,960 points. Not bad.
Wonderful.
Let's see this Pikachu. How's the size? 530 points, so-so. How's the pose? It's so-so, 750. How's the technique? Right in the middle of the frame. Okay, 2,560 points.
Wonderful.
Butterfree, 530, so-so. Pose, 750, so-so. This should be 2,560 as well.
Wonderful.
Meowth. Size, so-so. Pose, nice pose. Technique, right in the middle of the frame, 2,860.
Wonderful.
Eevee, one of my favorite Pokemon. 280 points. Plus 1,000 points. Right in the middle of the frame, 2,560.
Wonderful.
Lapras. How's the size? 420, so-so. How's the pose? This is a relaxed pose, 1,000 points. How's the technique? Okay, the Pokemon's right in the middle of the frame. W score, 2,840.
Wow.
Wow. Other Lapras in the picture. I'll give you an extra 100 points.
Wonderful.
Your work is impeccable. Keep up the good work. Pidgey. Gustine Pidgey. Gustine Pidgey has a value of 500 points. How's the size? It's so-so. How's the pose? It's so-so. How's the technique? Pokemon's right in the middle of the frame. I can double your score. 2,040.
Wow.
Other Pidgey. I'll give you an extra 290 points.
Wonderful.
Save the results of today's trip. Wait, Havoc, let's return to the lab. That's all the pictures taken by Havoc. I've saved those pictures in the Pokemon report. I'll help you out once you have more Pokemon pictures. Good luck, Havoc. Oh, I've arranged so that you can see the Pokemon report. Awesome. That's just awesome. Let's take a look at the report. Number of Pokemon seen, 7 kinds. Report score, 18,770 points. Best shot of Doduo. Not bad. I can get better as soon as I get some more shots.
Yes.
Alright. So, that's it for today. Thought I'd talk about the game a little bit. Later on, like I said, you get a Pester Ball, which will irritate Pokemon into coming from hiding or, wake them up, stuff like that. It also knocks out certain Pokemon if you hit them with it. Then you get a food ball, bait ball, which will allow you to draw Pokemon closer to you to get bigger shots. Eventually, you get a speed bonus on your cart, so you can speed it up as you wish to pass by boring things that you don't need to don't need to take pictures of anymore. Beyond that, there's a few other perks. There's like 6 or 7 courses. They're all really cool. It does take a good eye to get a good Pokemon picture. You have to be patient. You have to know what you're looking for. Most of all, do not ever take a picture of a Pokemon from behind. They don't like that. One of the things you really want to focus on is, you you mostly want to focus on paying attention to rare pictures. You can have 2 or 3 pictures of a Pikachu in different sizes and shapes and things, but if you get something rare, that's impressive. It really racks up your points. and at the end, eventually, you know, you get to go hunt for a rare Pokemon, and it's kind of a boss battle kind of thing, which is really cool. But you have to have a good eye, like I told you. You have to be willing to, you know, be patient and wait for the shot that you need. And, you know, just random. It really is like real photography, but with Pokemon. So, there's that. You get to see all kinds of cool things in 3D. Pokemon that you didn't think you'd see in 3D. Which, I have Pokemon Stadium 2 as well. So, there's that. I'll probably do a video of that at some point. But for now, this one is good to go. I do have one question for you. Who's your favorite Pokemon? And why? Thank you much. I hope you enjoyed the video.